everyone, and welcome to this video reviewing volume. We are going to start by reviewing the steps to finding volume. So step 1 is to find the area of the base. Step 2 is to multiply the area of the base by the height. And my last step is only for pyramids and cones. If we have a pyramid or a cone, we have to divide by 3, because a pyramid and a cone is a third of a prism with its same dimensions. So let's give this a try. For number 1, I have a cylinder, and its base is a circle. So in step 1, I'm going to find the area of a circle using the formula pi r squared. My radius is 8, so I have pi times 8 squared, and so my area of the base is 64 pi. Step 2, I have to multiply my area of the base times the height. And when you look at the height, you need to imagine that the base is on the floor. So imagine we were to stand our cylinder upright, you would see that the height is 10 centimeters. So 64 pi times 10 gives me a volume of 640 pi centimeters cubed. I did not have to divide by 3 because a cylinder is not a pyramid or a cone. Let's try number 2. In number 2, I have a triangular pyramid, so my base is a triangle. So step 1, to find the area of a triangle, I do base times height divided by 2. And looking at my right triangle, if I were to draw this upright, it looks like my base and height are 3 and 4. So 3 times 4 divided by 2 will give me 6. That is the area of my base. Step 2 is I have to multiply the area of my base by the height, which is this line right here. So 5. And I get 30. And then step 3, because this is a pyramid, I have to divide by 3. And so I get 10 centimeters cubed for the volume of this pyramid. Let's try a couple more. In number 3, I have a trapezoidal prism, which means my base is a trapezoid. The area formula for a trapezoid is we add the bases and divide by 2, and then multiply by the height. So looking at my trapezoid, it looks like my bases are 3 and 6. And the height of my trapezoid is this 2.6, because notice how it's pointing at this line, making a right angle. So I'm going to add 3 and 6 and divide by 2 and multiply by the height, which is 2.6. And I will get an area of my base of 11.7. And then step 2 is I have to multiply this by the height. So imagine we were to put the trapezoid on the ground, it would stand up to be 8 kilometers tall. So 11.7 times 8 gives me a volume of 93.6 kilometers cubed. I do not have to divide by 3 because this is a prism. And let's try one more. Let's do number 4. Here I have a cone, which means the base is a circle. So I'm going to use pi r squared. And please be careful. They give us the diameter is 24, which means our radius is 12. Make sure you use the correct measure for the area formula. So my area of the base is 144 pi. Step 2 is I have to multiply the area of my base by the height. So I'm going to do 144 times 24, and I get 3,456 pi. And then step 3, because this is a cone, I have to divide by 3. And I get that the volume of this cone is 1,152 pi centimeters cubed. So in order to find volume, you have to start by identifying the base and finding the area with its respective formula. And then you are multiplying by the height of the prism or pyramid. And then make sure you identify if you are working with a pyramid or a cone and divide by 3 when necessary. And then make sure your units are cubed. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in class.